Greetings everyone. In this video I am going to show you how you can install, run and use famous Stable Diffusion Web UI developed by Automatic 1111 with two different ways. The first way I am going to show is using an open source installer exe just like in traditional applications we install. The second way will be manual installation of the Web UI. This exe is developed by one of the Stable Diffusion community members, Leo Mozola. As can be seen here, this is his profile. Usually I do not trust any exes. However, this one is an open source application and you can compile it from the source code. You can also check all of the source code on the GitHub repository. This link I will put it in the description of the video, and we can go inside the folders and see each one of the code it contains. Therefore, in this case, we can trust it. So let's begin with downloading the installer exe. So where do we download it? We download it from the releases. The releases are displayed at the right, as you can see here with my mouse. When I click it, I can see all of the releases. Just click the exe and it will start downloading. By the way, you may get a message like this. This exe is not commonly downloaded and may be dangerous. If you see that, just right click here and click keep. Okay. After the download has been completed, just go to your downloads folder, right click the exe and run as administrator. It is important to run as administrator because this exe will download and install files. Don't worry about that because it is hosted on the GitHub repository. Also, this application is now pinned by moderators of the Stable Diffusion community, and also I have compiled myself this exe by using advanced installer application, and I have verified it. This application you can also download trial and trade, but it is not necessary for you. Okay, now this is the installer exe beginning screen. We need to install Python, and this exe will do that as well. So you see there is Git and Python. I click next. It will do everything automatically for us. If you encounter any problem during following this tutorial, please go to our page, YouTube page, click about, and here you will see our Discord channel. Just click it and join our Discord channel and ask me any questions, any problems that you encounter. The Python installation may take some time, so be patient with that. Okay, so the Python installation and the Git installation has been completed. So there are several options. You should pick clean install if you are going to override your existing or previous install. You should also click this box, install st checkpoint 1.5 and the newest VM. These are I am explaining what are these in our another video. So if you are wondering what are these version 1.5 and NVIDIA, you can go to our channel, click playlist, and in here you will see Stable Diffusion Dreamwood. Click that playlist, and in here you see we have how to use ST 2.1 custom models on Google Colab, or we have how to use Stable Diffusion 2.1 and different models in Web UI. This video actually will explain to you a lot regarding what are these. Okay, so now I am going to pick the folder where I want to install. I want to install it inside my C drive. So I am clicking the three dots here to pick the folder. I am clicking C, and in here I am clicking select. You see now it is selected in the root folder, but I need to have another folder. So I am going to type like A1111 Web UI. Okay. And then I am clicking I understand and click install. Now it will also download the necessary files for me, and we don't need to do anything manually. During the download, it doesn't show you any messages. However, if you open your task manager with right click and click task manager, like here, you can go to Ethernet and you can see how much download your computer is doing. As you see, currently I am downloading like 100 megabits, which is my maximum bandwidth. Okay, after the files has been downloaded, it will quickly install them and it will open the installed folder. As you can see, the folder is like this. Now we have launcher generated by our installer, and we have the GitHub folder of the official web UI. It is this one, and it has automatically downloaded it for us and set it up. And we have the launcher shortcut icon. You can also pin this to taskbar, send it to your desktop, whatever you do. For example, I will send it to my desktop, send to desktop, and now in my desktop I have it and it has been installed. As you can see, now I am clicking finish, and now we can run it from directly from the launcher. It is asking me to do I want to launch the from it shell command, and I said yes. And now the shell command has been run and the automatic web UI launcher has been started. So we can do automatic update. As you can see, the arguments are getting set in the left. Automatic update extensions, clear generated images. You shouldn't pick this if you know what you if you are not sure what is this doing. Low VRAM. If your graphic card is lower than 8 gigabytes, then you should check this. I have RTX 3060. The RTX 3060 is a super card for machine learning tasks, and I already have a video regarding that on my channel. If you wonder how powerful it is, you can check that video, this one, and read the comments that people made. You should also click enable Xformers. These enable Xformers will improve your speed if your graphic card is supporting that. There are also optional checkpoint folders and default WAV files. If you don't know this yet, you shouldn't change them. But if you want to learn more about them, just go to our page, click videos, and from here find how to use Stable Diffusion version 2.1 and different models in the web UI video. This video will help you tremendously to understand them. I will also put link of this into the description of the video. There are also additional launch options and you can also type them. Currently only this one is typed. You should also type here minus no minus half. This will make it work with Stable Diffusion version 2.1, and I am also explaining that in this video as well, how to use Stable Diffusion 2.1. And that's it. That's all we need to start. And then we click launch web UI. It is generating a virtual environment for Python. This is only first time initialization and you won't need it. So you see it has installed Python 3.10 version. This is one of the supported versions by the web UI 3.10.8. If you have different Python installations in your computer, it is fine. It will use the latest installed one because I am assuming that the this installer will set the default Python path in the environment variables. Now we are waiting it to install necessary other files, for example Torch and Torch Vision. These are necessary to run the Stable Diffusion model and generate images. Okay, so the installations has been completed. You see I don't have any error messages. This is really important. And then it will automatically start the web interface that we can do image generation and image manipulation with Stable Diffusion. Okay, by the way, you need a decent graphic card to make it work with many of the features of this AI model. If you don't have such graphic card, then on our channel you can go to playlist and in here click the Stable Diffusion and watch this transform yourself by and how to use ST 2.1 custom models on Google Colab. Both of the videos explaining how to use Stable Diffusion on a Google Colab notebook, which uses the GPU provided by the Google, so you don't need a strong GPU. However, in this tutorial we are going to use our own computer's GPU. As you can see, my GPU is already being used a lot, but it is fine. Now everything is ready. First, we need to pick the model that we want to use, which is this one, automatically download, got ready for us. Now we can enter prompts and generate images and use all other features. So in this video, I will just generate one image. Okay, I have entered my prompt as like this, and my negative prompt, I have selected the sampler as DPM++ SDA Keras, and other options are like default. If you want to learn more about this, please watch the other videos in the channel, because these are all different things. I will also show one another thing. Just click this image and send to extras, and in here you can upscale it. The one of the best upscaling algorithm I have found is RSGran 4x plus, and let's upscale it to 3 times and just click generate. This will also download another necessary model file for real SGran X4 plus. It is not very big, as you can see. Then you will see it is generating the upscaled image, and it is ready. When we click it, now you see it is upscaled. Okay, so this is all for automatic installation with using the installer. Now I will show how you can install and run everything manually. Okay, the manual installation is tedious, as you can imagine. First, we are opening the GitHub repository of the Stable Diffusion Web UI. I will put the link in the description. Then click code, and from here click local, and from here download as zip. This will download the entire folder, and it has been downloaded pretty fast. Cut it, and then go to the folder that you want to install it. So I will generate a new folder in C drive, and let's say web UI 2. Okay, and paste it in there, and in here right click and extract here. This is a zip file. Okay, I will cut and everything inside here, and I will paste them inside here. Okay, by the way, whenever the source code gets updated in this repository, you have to manually update it. It won't be updated automatically. Okay, so to make this work, we need to have installed Python. So how we are going to install Python? The suggested Python version is Python 3.10.6, and when you click it, it will open all of the Python versions. Do not download the latest Python, because it won't work. Some of the things are not compatible with the latest version. So from here we go to we are going to search Control F 3.10. Let's see 6 here, and from here we go to files, and from here click Windows Installer 64-bit. It will get installed. Currently I have this installed, but we can reinstall it. I am going to show in folder, right click and run as administrator. Okay, and in here you see there are install now and customize installation and add Python to path. This is important. If you don't make this, it won't work. Okay, I will click customization. Everything is selected. Next, then you can pick the folder where you want to install. I want to install it in C drive with version 2, like this. And you can also click precompile. Okay, this should be enough, sufficient. Click install. Okay, you see I have an error because another version of this product is already installed. Okay, I am uninstalling the Python's version 3.11.0 and 3.10.8. This is the one that has been installed by the automatic installer, and then we will manually install this one to demonstrate. Okay, both Python versions has been uninstalled, so let's install 3.10.8 version. Okay, which is here. I'm clicking it. I'm clicking the download. I will also put a link of this into the description. Show in folder, right click, run as administrator. Okay, you add Python exe to path, customize installation. Next, let's pick the folder to install. Okay, let's name it like this. Precompile. Okay, install. Okay, now getting installed. Hopefully it won't cause any errors. Okay, the Python has been installed successfully. Let's first verify it. Open a command line window with typing cmd like this, command prompt, enter, and in here just type Python. Okay, you see my default Python is 3.9.9, therefore it may not work, and it will not work actually. So I have to fix it from environment variables. If you didn't have any installed Python, then it should automatically work for you. So I am going to add it to my path, edit path, and in here I'm going to move I'm going to add my new installation. Actually it is on the top, so probably I need to change the path here. Okay, let's see, the newest installation is not here, so click new, and from here click browse. In here go to C drive where we installed it. We installed it in, let's see, Python, yeah, in here. First select it, move it to the top. Okay, then I will just edit this actually, the bottom one. Okay, for editing, click edit and click browse and go. Okay, in here Python, and in here I'm selecting scripts. Okay, click OK, click OK, and you need to open another cmd command prompt window, type Python. Okay, now you see my default Python is 3.10.8. Now we are ready to move to the next step. So I am entering the folder where I have extracted the GitHub files, and in here first I need to edit web UI user.bat file. Click it and click edit. I need to add two command line arguments. The arguments we need to add are --x formers, space character, and --no half. Then click save. Okay, now we are ready to launch the interface. We are going to double click web UI user.bat, and it will generate first a virtual environment as same as in the previous methodology. Okay, the installation has been completed, but we have an error. The error is that it says that we don't have any model to run the Stable Diffusion. So first we need to download and install our model. As I have already said multiple times, I am fully explaining different models and how to use them with the web UI in this tutorial video. So from here I am going to click official repository, actually not official repository. So let's download not the official model, but let's download anything v3 model. This is a very famous model, and from here I'm going to click anything v3. I will use the pruned file. Okay, just download it. Alternatively, you can also download the official version. Just click Stable Diffusion. Actually, this could be hard. So in Google, just type Stable Diffusion version 1.5. If you type it to the Google, it will bring you the Hugging Face page from here, and from here click files and versions, and from here click 1-5 Brunut CKPT, and from here click download. It will get downloaded like this, as you can see. Okay, once the downloads has been completed, go to your downloads folder, select the files, click cut, and then go back to the installation folder of the web UI, and in here go to models folder, and in here go to Stable Diffusion folder, and this is the place where you are going to put your models that you have downloaded. I am explaining everything in the other video that I have mentioned, and then go back to web user dot file. Okay, I'm closing the other command windows, and this time it will be much faster because the initial step has been completed. You see it is launching the web UI with the arguments minus x formers and minus no half. Okay. Okay, so it is ready, but you see it didn't open me any pages. So you need to type this into your browser, or you can copy and paste it. I am selecting it with my mouse, right click, actually right click not working. You need to select it with your mouse, then Control C, it will copy it, and then you need to paste it into your browser and it will get opened. Currently it is running. Let's generate a new image with the same prompt. I will post this prompt into the comments section of the video. I'm selecting dpm++ SDA Karas. This is the sampling method. This is one of the good ones that I have found. Then click generate, and you are seeing that it is generating each step. You will see the progress here and also here. Okay, the image has been generated, but you see this is pretty different than the first example. Why? Because currently it is using anything v3 model. However, in the previous example we were using version 1.5, which was the official version. If I change back model to that version and generate another image, let's see what we are going to get. And this is what we get with the official 1.5 version model. Okay, this is all for today. Please subscribe our channel and follow our videos, because I am planning to make a full course regarding Stable Diffusion with explaining pretty much everything about it. You can see it in our playlist in the Stable Diffusion. I will put them with an order. I am generating videos both for Google Colab and that will run on your computer. To make it run on your computer, you need a decent graphic card. You see even my RTX 3060 is struggling a little bit, so therefore if you don't have a strong GPU, you can use Google Colab or other services, but they are a little bit harder to use than installing on your computer. Please also consider liking, sharing this video, subscribing, and also supporting us on Patreon. This will enable us to continue produce more high quality videos in the future. Currently we still have 0 patrons, but I am hoping that you will be the first one. Hopefully see you in another video.